You see that as your warlocks rush out onto the deck and see you goggle-eyed as Captain James's jaw begins to distend, and he slips a hand into your letter jacket and says, I have so many of your siblings' brains in me stomach already. Say hi when you... you see that Chungle Down Bim comes rushing out and goes, "Bit your dog, you squid!" and shoots out his hand as this eldritch blast comes out. You have not seen really, all you've seen is illusion magic so far, which of course looks like whatever it does. You see that this magic is a pure stream of gold coins that vanish in flame as they hit the target, and it sounds like a slot machine at Vegas, just and Captain James is repelled 10 feet back.
I still can't. I'm still stunned.
You are no longer stunned immediately.
Can I speak?
You can speak.
Spells are on me! Go! Go! I'll pay for anything! Go! Go! I have unlimited money! I will pay for all your spells! Go!
You see that your warlocks all unload on Captain James, and you hear so they all shout like, you hear Alice say, "Save the son of Bill!" And all of Captain James's pirates open up with flintlock muskets as they start to cunning action, dive behind barrels and take cover. 6 of your warlocks are dead immediately in their first round.
Cool, and that's out of 20?
Out of 20.
So that's the end of the first round.
That's the end of the first round of combat.
19 more?
Only 19 more?
19 more until we get there to help.
Cool. Fabian, that's going to be you.
Well, we're back to me.
Back to you.
Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, I'm going to run and attack Captain James again.
Great. Make it 2 attacks.
I loved it when you said run.
That was 12.
12 misses.
Great. I'm going to dart back 20 feet.
Okay, you take one of your 2 attacks.
Yes.
You dart back. He's going to get a attack of opportunity on you. Hold on 1 second.
This is like Gangs of New York, but stupid.
I am going to need a intelligence saving throw from you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
So 4.
What's that? Natural 4? Okay.
It's a natural 3. It was a modified 4.
It's a dirty 4. Dirty 4.
I feel drunk from anxiety.
I know.
I have like
Anxiety has reached, it's pickling my brain.
My dice are
Is Fabian just
covered.
dead? Is
Do
that
we
what's
get
going
like
on?
a guest star for the rest of these streams?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, is this the end of me? I guess.
Just run!
Literally, you said the word run, and then you said,
39. Fabian takes 39 points of damage as Captain James slices across you with 1 stroke of his cutlass.
And then?
Nothing else happens. His attack opportunity happens with his sword. Not
Great. I take that much damage?
Yes.
Great. I scream.
You feel a psychic resonance off the blade. You are making intelligence saves because his sword, when it touches you, floods with a more powerful hatred than you have ever felt. You think his mind is capable of feeling hatred so powerfully that it can disrupt the tissues of your body.
Cool. With that information, I say, "Forward, men! Forward!" And I would like to run and hide behind as many of them as I possibly can.
You see Captain Wicklaw holding his saber here. Says, "Running so soon, Boyle. It's no captain that abandons his crew. I'm so sorry, crew." All of these guys need a 15 or higher to survive.
Survive?
Survive. These are the unnamed warlocks that are still alive.
15.
Dead.
One is
One,
dead.
one lived.
Dead. One unnamed warlock is still alive. We're gonna roll for the other 4. Captain James Wicklaw raises raises up to his head. Pure malevolence made of psionic force flows from him and rends the bodies as though an invisible spectral force was gripping them and shaking them so fast that they simply came apart. Like you see through haze of like heat coming off of a grill on the hottest day of summer. They just shake and come apart. All of them except one warlock that you'd not get a chance to meet. Chungle Down Bim is alive. Alistair Ash is alive, and Old Young Benjamin is alive. Creaky McBarrel is dead.
Creaky McBarrel.
So your father's cult has gone from 20 to 4 warlocks in 12 seconds.
What happened to the guy who feather falled off?
Yeah, he's still
Oh, sorry. There is a 5th warlock of Old Bill that yet draws breath. Make them up. Can you go ahead and give me 3 charisma checks with disadvantage? If you'd be so kind.
I think it'll be done again.
3,
Okay.
13, 7, 3.
You see Old Young Benjamin leaps as high as he can, leaps up into the rigging, disappears. The unnamed warlock simply vanishes into the night. Chungle Down Bim turns to you and goes, "You ain't no pirate. I'm Bill with Spit in Your Eye." And he's going to cast Eldritch Blast on you.
Oh no.
And he misses. Gold just fires off. I'm gonna shit in your mouth. I'm gonna make a toilet of your mouth, boy.
Fabian honestly is fighting back tears.
Alistair Ash rushes up and says, "Don't worry, Master Fabian, I'm still loyal to the end," and is going to rush up and attempt to grapple Captain James.
Oh, Alistair. Don't die, Alistair.
That's a natural 1 on Alistair's grapple check.
Yikes.
Alistair collapses in a heap. Fabian, that returns to your turn.
Okay. So it's Aster laying on the ground next to me.
Alistair is laying on the
Alistair.
ground next to you,
James is,
standing in the doorway, within 5-foot reach of you.
so if I move, he will get an opportunity
You
there.
get an opportunity attack with his sword.
Unless you disengage.
Unless
Yeah,
I
he
disengage.
disengaged.
So I'm in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the house is gone.
Gone.
What is the quality of is there, what would I be, is there a thing, what's on the other side? Just a pit or just,
It's the edge of the Crow's Keep, so it is a 1/4 of a mile drop to the neighborhood below, which is Mast Hearth.
Are there ropes?
are there ropes?
There are so many ropes. There is so much rigging on the way down.
Be careful. Be careful with those
Thank God
ropes.
that you have such a good
What?
history of athletically
Jumping. And
jumping.
if I were to run and jump
Really bad.
for ropes, what would,
Alley.
Alley.
honestly, this is a great time to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
It honestly brings the intensity down. I'm breathing better because this banana is being eaten. Can I do an insight check for do I see ropes that I think I could reach on a jump?
Give me a perception check.
Good Lord.
What's the perception check?
So now one.
There is a rope directly in front of you that you are certain you could grab onto and it would sustain you down to the ground. You have never in your life been more certain that a rope would completely bamboozle your foes and get you safely to the ground.
Fabian runs and jumps for the rope.
Okay. Does Fabian do anything else before running?
I guess I'll disengage if it's within 30 feet
Cool. So you are going to disengage, run, jump.
for the rope.
Great. You disengage, run. As you do so, give me one more charisma check with disadvantage.
That is a 9.
Alistair looks up at you completely heartbroken and says, Captain, why? And you run, grab the rope. The rope is attached to a laundry line above you that completely cannot support your weight. You yank down a bunch of giant silk bloomers, cover your body, one goes over your head, and you begin to plummet towards the ground, a quarter of a mile drop to the city floor below. So, it takes a second to get up to terminal velocity. I've done the math. A quarter of a mile is 1,320 feet. A body falling reaches terminal velocity at 32 feet per second, which is 192 feet around. It will take Fabian 7 rounds to reach the bottom, which means that no one else will be within range to help Fabian, but you will have 7 rounds of chances to attempt to slow your fall, okay? So we're gonna start with a little counter of rounds. We're gonna roll luck checks to see if there's rigging, okay? I'm gonna say that you need an 11 or higher to have available rigging, and we're gonna need a DC 20 dexterity saving throw, okay? Cool.
This is just so not how I saw tonight going.
8, so there's none on that round. 2, none on that round. 17, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw to attempt. So you gotta get DC 20. Oh, nat 1.
Another nat 1?
You pass through some ropes. Boom! And now you are partially tied. Your legs are tied up as you pass through some more ropes.
Your legs are tied up?
Yeah, you go through ropes
It's
that you
like
don't manage to
wrapped up.
catch, so you get wrapped up in some more ropes. You're covered in underwear. 10 is on the lower half. 4, 9,
This is
6. Some bad rolls. 10, lower half.
no.
Last
one.
chance to attempt to slow your fall. 15. This is your last chance to not take full falling damage.
What do you need to get?
I need to read a 20. I need
A 13.
I get +7. I need a 13.
Let's see if you roll this 13. You got it.
You got it.
You got it. You got it. You
Everyone think
absolutely got
positive
it.
thoughts.
Yes! 16!
Fabian is hanging about, his head is probably about like 7 feet up in the air, dangling from his feet, partially cocooned in underwear and ropes, badly injured with blood running up his face and dripping through his silvery hair onto a puddle in the ground underneath him. And that is where you guys find Fabian.